I can't believe that I'm actually talking about this and planning on posting this video. But right now, December 20th at 5:29 p.m. Eastern Time, wide receiver Jeremiah Smith is still in play for the Miami Hurricanes and is not officially a Buckeye. What's going on, Canes fans? Once again, recruiting proves that it's crazy and you never know what's going to happen. It's always a roller coaster ride. There's lots of ups, there's lots of downs, and plenty of surprises. We all watched Jeremiah Smith put pen to paper after his announcement that he was committing to Ohio State. The issue here is that he did in fact put pen to paper, but apparently he did not put the paper in the fax machine. And these are not just rumors. Initially, whenever I saw all of this swirling on social media, I was like, hey, there's probably nothing to this. It's just Canes fans kind of clinging to the hope that maybe we could collectively come together and convince him. But now it's coming out from media outlets everywhere, 24/7 Sports and lots of other various different places, that he has in fact not sent that paperwork over to Ohio State yet, and that the Miami Hurricanes, Mario Cristobal and the coaching staff is still in contact, literally right now, with Jeremiah Smith, and they are still fighting to try to get him. So there is actually a possibility here that it could still happen. Would I come out on here and say that I believe it's going to? Absolutely not. I wouldn't guarantee anything with recruiting. Literally ever. And it's why I've stayed away from recruiting for many years. But this is just a very wild situation because this guy is the #1 recruit in the country in the 2024 class. And it's really wild because he technically has until Friday for the early signing period. So he doesn't even have to submit the paperwork today on Wednesday. He could mull it over the rest of the day today and Thursday and some on Friday. And it's known. He's literally said it himself that he had a Miami hat and an Ohio State hat in that bag, that black bag that he had with him. So he was still literally considering Miami. And it's also been said that he's been in contact with the coaching staff as late as yesterday, the day before the early signing day, and told the Miami staff that he wants to be a Hurricane. Again, normally I would say there's no reason to buy into any of this, but the players that also signed there with him, aka some of his teammates, they signed their letter of intent for Miami and already sent it in, no problem. So it's not like there's some kind of technical issue or anything like that. And Jeremiah Smith has gone silent. We've not heard anything from him. You've not heard anything from Ohio State. And I know that his fellow teammates that committed to Miami and signed with Miami and already faxed over their paperwork were actively recruiting him to try to get him to play with them at Miami. And that does carry weight, being able to play with your friends that you played with in high school. That absolutely is important. So what I would say I think is happening here, and I'm just a guy on YouTube, I think that he probably actually is torn. I mean, this is a huge decision, possibly one of the biggest decisions of your life. And, when you put that on 18-year-olds, it's tough. It's very, very tough. So I think that maybe he's just a little torn, and he put on the Ohio State hat, but he's just very conflicted, I believe. And I feel for him. It's a very tough situation to be in. And I don't know. I don't know how this thing plays out, but he is still in play. And we know that Mario Cristobal is relentless. He is a savage, and he will not give up until Jeremiah Smith actually sends over that paperwork to make it official. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, but it's not just smoke. This is actually something that's playing out and going down right now. And it's wild. It's wild. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Obviously, I wouldn't be mad if we get him. I don't care that he put on the Ohio State hat. In the end, if he sends the paperwork to Miami and signs with Miami, Jeremiah Smith, welcome to the family. Because I understand that these situations are tough, and it's a lot to think about. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. I don't know, y'all. And I'm not going to get excited because I don't want to set myself up to be disappointed. You know what I mean? What I'm going to do is sit back. I'm going to watch this thing play out. And if he does, in fact, flip and he signs with Miami, then I'll freak out and we'll throw a big party and we'll all have a good time. If he ends up sticking with Ohio State, that's where he said he was going. So it is what it is. I still like the receivers that we've got in the 2024 class. But let me know your thoughts. This is just absolutely insane. Remember, though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family. But at the end of the day, I got to say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.